Urban Banks Productions, baby.
Yeah, it's the underground, it's the underground, it's the underground, it's the underground. You better pass, you better run, and that's your ass. Boy, you done. It's the underground, it's the underground, yeah, it's the underground, it's the underground. You better pass, you better run, and that's your ass. Boy, you done. Move the sticks, first down. You better not step out of bounds. You don't really want it, but you really need it. It's the underground, man, we undefeated. Michael Jackson couldn't beat it. Fourth down, couldn't reach it, man, your squad about to lose it. Go ahead and face the music, flip the coin, you still lost. Pay the cost to beat the bars, turn your motherfucking lights off. Yeah, CTE, these niggas can't see me. Got your head fucked up, got the game locked up, and it's over for your ass. Fourth down, you better pass. You know what it is, you ain't gotta ask. It's the underground, it's the underground, it's the underground, yeah, it's the underground. You better pass, you better run, and that's your ass. Boy, you done. It's the underground, it's the underground, yeah, it's the underground, it's the underground. You better pass, you better run, and that's your ass. Boy, you done.
Yeah, you know what it is. It's your boy Filthy Rich, man, and it's time for the Underground Sports Show, baby. Yeah, you know we live all the time, man. Call into the show, 412-407-2744. Talk your sports, talk your shit. You know how we get down around here, man. Yeah, we got a lot to talk about today. NFL training camp, you know what I'm saying? We're going to get into some tight ends and how they the new X Factor and a whole bunch of other stuff, man. You know we always going to go through the normal stuff, man. We're going to get our Stiller focus on and all that type of stuff, man. Yo, it's your boy once again, Filthy Rich on the Underground Sports Show, man. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and definitely call into the show. Talk your sports, talk your shit. Wow, Sunday night, Sports Week in Review. Let's get it, Yeah, it's the Underground. Yeah, it's your boy Filthy Rich once again, man. I appreciate everybody up in here, man. If you in the chat, hit me up. Let me know you in the house. You know what I'm saying? Definitely hit the like button, subscribe, and all that. If you're new around here, definitely subscribe to the channel, man. So you can get your notifications when I come online, man. This is my Sunday night Sports Week in Review show, but eventually this show is going to turn into the Game Day show, man. The Game Day show is Sunday mornings at 11 a.m. before the Steelers games, before all the NFL games for real, man. You know what I'm saying? Being a little biased saying it's just the Steelers game, but that is what it is on Sunday mornings, you know? But yeah, looking forward to all the games this season, man. All the games, man. Can't wait, man. I feel like it's taking forever for football to get here. Is it not? Am I the only one tripping on that? Am I the only one tweaking on football that bad that it just seemed like it won't get here? Well, we got our first game coming up this week, y'all. Thursday night is the Hall of Fame game. We got the the Arizona Cardinals versus the Carolina Panthers. Two teams a lot of people probably don't want to see, but they got people going to the Hall of Fame, and you know how they do that with the Hall of Fame game. All right, two good players going to the Hall of Fame. Our boy from Pitt, Larry Fitzgerald, and then Lou Kuechly from Carolina is going in, so that's why them two teams is matching up. Other stuff in the news real quick, man. The Pirates, man. Damn. I mean, what's going on, man? Last week, I had a lot of hope. This week, it just ain't looking good, man. I think they lost the last 5 out of 6. Cincinnati been putting it on them. Arizona put it on them. And Pirates, man, it's just going downhill from here, man. You know, we got the Brewers coming up tomorrow. But maybe we can handle something with them. But the Brewers is pretty tight, man. So you got 4 games in a row against the Brewers all away. And yeah, it just don't look good for the Pirates right now, man. I think I jinxed them. I mean, right now, I got my favorite Pirates shirt on, trying to create the mojo. But this I don't know, man. I might have to just start rocking my Steelers gear and make sure they get the mojo before the season starts, because these Pirates shirts ain't working. It just ain't working. We're going backwards. Last week when I started the show, we was in the playoffs on Sunday. This Sunday, we like 2.5 games back, I believe, out of the playoff spot. Where's it at? Here we go. Yeah, 2.5 games back after the loss today, though, might be more. Yeah, 3.5 games back now. I had to refresh that screen. 3.5 games back out of the playoffs, and the Phillies are in that third spot right now. Diamondbacks taking a big lead too in that spot after beating on the Paris. So I mean, what else we gonna do, man? All right, so like I said, today we're gonna do a little bit of everything, but I want to start first of all, of course, some stuff we seen in the news, man. I can't believe it, man. These Pitt players, you know, I don't understand why you would do this right here. Let's go straight to the video, and if you ain't seen it in the news already, here you go. Pitt players popping willies in Oakland. Really surprised the hell out of me, but let's listen to the story.
All three men are now facing charges as of this week. The university simply saying they are reviewing information regarding student athletes on their football team. But court documents detail a chaotic scene that happened here in Oakland back in June. University of Pittsburgh police charging 20-year-old defensive back Zion Ferguson, 21-year-old wide receiver Kataris Hicks, and 20-year-old wide receiver Tyreek Robinson. Court documents say the men took off on their dirt bikes on the sidewalk along Fifth Avenue and despite attempted traffic stops, continued to evade police. They allegedly made multiple traffic violations, rode the wrong way down multiple streets, rode on sidewalks, ran red lights, rode illegally in crosswalks, and made multiple illegal turns. At one point, Zion Ferguson allegedly collided with a Pittsburgh Fire Battalion chief vehicle and almost hit a pedestrian. He was identified by police that same night. Tyreek Robinson identified by police nearly 2 weeks later, standing next to one of the dirt bikes allegedly connected to the June 16th incident. But it wasn't until this week that Kataris Hicks was identified and charged. University police say he also nearly hit a pedestrian and nearly hit a car as it was backing out of a parking spot. All three men were initially facing felony charges of riot and fleeing from police, along with a misdemeanor charge of recklessly endangering another person and several other violations. Robinson and Ferguson have since had a few charges dropped. I've reached out to the attorney representing both Robinson and Ferguson, but I've not yet heard back. Covering Allegheny County tonight in Oakland, Kaylee Gunderson, Pittsburgh's Action News.
All right, so there's the story. I just want to react to this real quick because I think it's a pretty wild story. It's wild how it's just coming out now. I guess because they finally found the third dude. If you paying attention, they found one dude right after. Then 2 weeks later, then maybe like a month later, they found this last guy. And, you know, it just seems like a situation here where some guys knew they was in trouble and tried to get out of trouble by causing more trouble. You know what I mean? I don't know what they was thinking. I don't think they were thinking about their football season this year at all, because it's obvious something like this was going to hinder it, right? Now, Pitt hasn't came out and said that they are in any trouble or suspended or anything yet. Maybe they're waiting for the charges to go down and see what happens, but it don't seem like these boys are going to get out of that trouble, man. It looked like they was looking for these boys for a while. One thing I can say, these dudes is definitely teammates. They didn't snitch on each other, man. It took them a while to find all three of them. But once they found all three of them, now the story's breaking. And, you know, I don't understand it, young man. What are we doing here, man? We come to Pitt to play football. You out there on dirt bikes, probably these new electric bikes that you can get for $600 on, on TikTok or whatever. And popping willies all through Oakland, riding up the wrong street, hitting people. This shit is just crazy, bro. I couldn't believe that one at all. All right, that blew my mind right there. All right, up next, real quick, let's get into a little conversation that Jemele Hill had with her social media platform, and she pointed a couple people out, and let's just see if Jemele Hill is talking too much. Now, we're going to get into our Steeler Focus a little later, but you know how I like to get around the league, a whole bunch of stories. So like I said, Sports Week in review, so we'll get to that. But we definitely going to get to some training camp by the Steelers. But let's check to see if Jemele Hill is talking too much right now. All right. Now, this situation came from Jemele Hill realizing, at least she thinks, that Monica McNutt was treated way differently than Pat McAfee. All right, here's the story. Jemele Hill says Pat McAfee is treated differently than Monica McNutt after she faced backlash for appearing on ESPN's segment From a Nail Salon. So let me get this straight, she says. Pat McAfee can hit a vape during the broadcast, openly admit he smokes a lot of weed, but y'all on here losing your minds about Monica McNutt's pedicure. Yeah, okay, Hill tweeted. Hill argued that McNutt was being held to a different professional standard than McAfee, whose laid-back broadcasting style has included appearing to vape on camera during the 2025 NFL Draft while openly discussing his marijuana use, okay? McNutt came under fire after appearing in an ESPN WNBA segment while getting a pedicure at a nail salon, with some viewers criticizing the setting as unprofessional. Okay, I don't know if y'all seen that or not, but I seen it. Yeah, she was on ESPN or whatever it was. You know, a lot of people were on ESPN from remote. Ever since COVID, they've been doing this remote, you know what I'm saying, broadcasting. They could be at home with their own little background or whatever, just like any other podcast or something like that, right? So I guess she had herself set up when she was in a nail salon. I don't know why they called her. I don't know if she was supposed to be on the show, scheduled to be on the show, if she wasn't. So that's one reason to say, you know, why should she be criticized? Who knows if ESPN just called her up and said, hey, we need you right now. You know what I mean? So to me, Jemele Hill, is she talking too much? I can't really determine that yet. Let's think about it. Pat McAfee has his own show, right? Pat McAfee has his own show on ESPN. And honestly, I think that's the new wave. I think that's what these big channels are going to start to do. You see all these firings, people like Ryan Clark and everybody else that got fired with them, Cam Newton and all that. I think ESPN and other big channels are going to start picking up people that have podcasts, okay? They might, just like Pat McAfee, okay? And put them on their channel just the same way, because that's who's getting all the views these days. Not the old debate shows that you see like, you know, Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharp used to be, and First Take and all that stuff. That's kind of getting played out. Those ratings have been going down and down and down and down, right? But Pat McAfee is the hottest thing on ESPN. And it's not because they treat him better than anybody else. It's because people want to watch Pat McAfee because he's raw and uncut. I mean, literally before the show starts and before it comes back on after every commercial, it gives a disclaimer telling you he might cuss, he might smoke, he might do whatever. So don't watch. I know this is regular TV, but it's still cable. ESPN is a cable channel, so it ain't like it's, you know, regular TV. So, you know, they're allowed to cuss if they want to. They just choose not to. So, is McAfee treated differently? Yes, he is, Jemele Hill, for those reasons. It's his show. But is Monica McNutt doing anything wrong? I don't think so. Like I said, we got so many people at home doing ESPN or First Take or whatever like that remotely anyway. So why does it matter where she's at? Why does it matter where her setting is? Why does it matter if she's getting her nails and her feet doesn't? Does that stop you from talking? Her job is just to talk, right? So, I mean, being at home is already unprofessional, right? To me, you ain't like at the job. So why does it matter? So to me, no, Jemele Hill is not talking too much. Nobody in this situation is doing anything wrong. Where Jemele Hill is really, though, wrong at is, who are these critics that you're talking about? Who are these critics? Uh-oh, my man Iceman in the house. Let's get him up in here.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail.
Iceman, what's going on, bro?
20%.
Filthy Rich, what's up?
Chilling. What's good with you?
Nothing, man. Good sunning.
First of all, the Pitt dudes, the Pitt football players on the dirt bike, wow. That's like Smokey and the Bandit stuff.
Hold on, Iceman, you going out on me. I don't think it's my side. Hold on 1 second.
Battery 20%. Connected to.
Hold on, because I want to hear what you got to say.
Okay, I can call back.
I don't know. Yeah, hold up. Yeah, try to call back, because I don't know what's going on. Hold on. We're going to call him back. There we go.
Hey, you got me?
Yep, I got you good now. Go ahead.
All right.
I heard
Yeah,
pit players. All we heard was pit players.
Oh yeah, those pit players, that dude on the dirt bikes. That's wild. That's like cops and robbers, Smokey and the Bandit type stuff. You know, here's the thing.
Right.
The city cops, they're not allowed to chase anybody. Like, I know a
That's
couple,
true.
they have a no chase policy, and they know that not necessarily these pit guys, but they know that these kids all have cameras and they want to be chased, right? So they want to go viral, so they don't chase anybody. They just they're like firemen now. They just like sit around and try to do nothing. And then, if they get a call, they get a call.
Right.
But they're like, I mean, I would hope that they're probably going to get some suspension, don't you think?
I think so. Narduzzi got to do something, man. It's hard to sweep something under the rug that makes the news like this.
I know it has taken a while to come out, though.
Yeah,
But
it's weird.
They're doing burnouts. Not necessarily those guys, but everybody. The city's wild. They're doing burnouts everywhere. They're doing and they all know. I mean, it's kind of fun to watch if nobody gets hurt. I don't really have a problem with it.
Yeah, I don't got a problem with it. But where they were at in Oakland is kind of wild.
Yeah.
First, it's pretty much on campus. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Crowded
People get run
place.
over in Oakland all the time by buses, by UPMC buses.
Yeah.
That aren't doing anything crazy.
Exactly.
So, I mean, yeah.
So
That's wild.
yeah.
As far as the Jamil Hill and I don't even know who that chick is that's talking. So I feel like it's beneficial for her. I have to Google her to see what's going on. And does anyone care about weed anymore? I mean, I don't.
Exactly.
It's like such a. I mean, there's certain people that. It's, as far as I'm concerned, it's no different than a couple IPAs, and these people aren't hungover. Like, I've never been on a call whenever a bunch of potheads are fighting.
Right,
Fights.
yeah. There you go, right there. I mean, it's pretty much illegal. I mean, not illegal, but legal at this point,
Legal,
first of all.
right.
Nobody cares about weed. And
No.
number two, it's his show, man. Like, I don't understand what people don't understand about that. They already complained, he was the one that got everybody fired from ESPN because this show's getting paid so much. I don't get it, man. He takes a lot of heat, too. Pat McAfee takes a lot of backlash at the same time. People also get online and criticize him, too, for his ways. Monica McNutt's not the only one getting criticized here. And that's kind of where maybe she's talking too much. You know what I mean?
Right. It is. It's a wild time. A lot of people are getting a lot of attention for common sense stuff like that. So my one buddy texted me. He's like, "What do you think of this Sophie Cunningham?" I'm like, "Who's that?" She's the one that plays with Caitlin Clark, right? And said she doesn't want to play against dudes. I don't want my daughter playing against dudes either.
Yeah.
That's common sense. But
Yeah.
It just gets grabbed by the media and goes crazy. Now they're protesting against her.
Oh, goodness, man. Yo, people, man. People be bored, I think, man. Most people that do stuff like that, they don't even like sports, for real.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. They would have no idea. It's like in the WNBA's in the news every day, not for basketball.
Yeah.
Which makes, for bad management and these crazy social things they want to take on. Hey, one more thing. Did you see the grown adult fighting at Steeler camp?
I see that. It was real quick, but I see that, man. They broke that shit up quick.
Yeah.
The voiceovers was crazy.
Yeah, our tight end grabbed that kid and pulled him over onto the player's side.
I seen dude had a helmet on. I was wondering if it was a player or not. I was like, maybe a fan got a helmet on, but it looked like a player to me.
One was a fan, and then one was what's his face? Our tight end.
Which
the
one?
Big white dude that we won't throw to over the middle.
The fire move.
Yeah.
Oh, that was Freiermuth.
They
Okay,
grabbed that little
okay.
kid and lifted him up. But the other guy was I thought it was T.J. Watt's brother for a second.
That's the
like,
dude I
yeah.
seen. I didn't know that was Freiermuth that grabbed the baby. I seen the baby get moved, though. I seen the baby get moved.
Yeah.
And all I could hear was about 8 different people cussing them 2 dudes out. You dumb motherfuckers, grow up.
Yeah.
You fucking grown men. At practice,
great.
bro. Come on, man. Come on. This ain't the game. I know that happens at Steeler games and shit like that.
Oh, yeah.
But this is supposed to
I
be...
went up there camp day one, right? There's all these loser adults carrying, big totes full of stuff and then whatever player they see, they pull out Drew Aller's down there signing autographs. This guy, This guy looks like he couldn't even walk. Climbs down this hill. He's like 400 pounds. Pulls out a Drew Aller jersey. Tries to get him to sign it. Like, get a life, man.
Yeah.
Let these kids get in there.
Yeah, for real. I wouldn't even bring nothing to sign, bro. That's crazy to me. Nah. Nah.
That's why I watch him play football.
All
Let's
day.
go.
Let's go.
Thursday,
Yeah.
man. Thursday kicks off, right?
Thursday
Preseason.
kicks off. Yep. And then next Thursday, we play. We don't play till next Thursday though, August
Right.
13th. So that
Yeah.
we still got a long time. And let's see, McCarthy switched up Friday Night Lights. That would have been next week, right? Next Friday, but it's gonna be Saturday night.
Oh, I didn't know he moved it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I think it's Saturday night. I might try to squeeze down there. I never go down there, man. I just never got time. But Saturday night, I think it's gonna be way more crowded than the Friday night. That's just my assumption. You got maybe high school football starting. I'm not really sure. But you know, Friday night's kind of tough. People getting off of work. Saturday though, you got all day to get down there, man.
Absolutely. White Mike's a morning guy, huh?
He's a morning guy, and he's a no tackler too. So
I
that
know.
might make Saturday a little empty because nobody wants to see people not tackle, right?
No.
Yeah.
I'm not going up for a walkthrough.
Nah. Yeah, you're right about that. I might be wrong
But-
on that one.
McAfee's there tomorrow, I think.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
live from Steeler camp.
Yep, tomorrow's
so.
August 3rd. Yeah, I did see that report live from Stiller Camp. That's going to be what's up. Talking to Rogers, of course. Talking to Kaboli, who I'm going to be talking about later, who I don't know. I like Kaboli a little bit, but at the same time, man, he get paid probably a lot of money to not really answer a lot of questions, man. He's always going around questions, man, that dude right there. I'm like, come on, man, give me an answer. You know, he's always scared to answer something. But anyway.
Yep. All right, man. Well, hey, I'll hang up and listen. You gonna talk Browns quarterback battle at all?
I definitely am coming up in a little bit here.
Yeah, I know you're a Sanders guy. And Watson, yeah. I can't see I mean, some dude was asking Paul Tannenbaum today about like starting. You have to start Watson because he makes all this money. Well, you're never re-signing Watson. There's no way. He's a free agent after this year. You're never going to give him a contract no matter what. He could win the Super Bowl and he's gone,
Well,
I think.
why do you say that? What is it about that?
I mean, they've given him enough money and got nothing out of it. Like, I don't think you can trust that he's had 2 Achilles tendon surgeries on the same leg. So, like, I think that, like, if he was miraculously able to make it through the season and they do well, there's no way. They're gonna start Shedeur Sanders to see what they have, and then next year it's Arch Manning time between them and the Jets.
Oh, here's what you're saying though, right? You're basically saying if you was the GM, you was the owner, you in your head you're already through with him. You done wasted enough of my money. No matter what you do this year, like you said, win the Super Bowl, you're out of here, right? That's what you're saying.
It's a mistake. You have to admit it's the same GM. He has to admit that he made a mistake,
right?
And that this guy is not the future. Okay, you gave him all that money, but you got to find out if you have the future there. I don't think Shedeur's the future.
Well, I'm about to say you might as well be a Sanders fan now, bro. You might as well be a Sanders fan. Put him in the game.
The coach is different. The coach is different, so they don't have any ties to Deshaun Watson.
Right.
True
story.
So.
True story.
All right, man.
All right.
Hey,
all right. Yeah. Appreciate the call. You know that.
Yep.
All right. Ow, that's my man Iceman breaking it down, man. Training camp. We ain't going down there Saturday, man. No tackling. Yeah, I think I'm a pass, man. I shouldn't even. Yeah, that ain't worth it. I'm waiting for August 13th. I can't wait, man. We got a lot to see. August 13th, we get to see Drew Aller. We get to see Will Howard finally. God damn, don't take no snaps until August 13th, Will Howard. Because your thumb, I don't know if your thumb can handle a snap under center. You know what I mean? Last year, my man did not play a single snap because of a thumb, man. That was crazy. So we don't want that no more. Pittsburgh Big Dog in the house, man. Salute to you too, my brother. What's going on, man, in the chat? Yes, sir. All right. Let's get into it, man. Training camp, man. We're going to get to the Steelers in a minute, but we're going to get around the league real quick and see what we can see in around training camp and stuff like that, right? So, Jadeveon Clowney is back in Houston, man. All right, Jadeveon Clowney signs a contract. Got calls. Let's see what this is. Let's see what this is on the underground.
To accept, press 1.
Uh-oh.
To send a voicemail.
Al, you on the underground. The mic's hot for you.
I got a big question.
Yes, sir.
Who was Uncle Herbo? You or Iceman?
Who was what?
Who Who went to the Oklahoma drill?
Who was in Oklahoma drill?
Yeah, do you know what Oklahoma drill is?
I know exactly what it is. Which one of us was in it?
Nah, who wins? You versus Iceman.
Oh man, come on, man. You know I'm winning. Iceman? Look, he ain't like the hard ice, like, you know what I'm saying? He's like the ice.
Yeah.
No, you know what I'm saying? Out your little ice machine. You know what I'm saying? He ain't like one of them big ice sculptures or nothing like that. That's hard to break. Gotta wait for 2 days to melt. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm just talking shit on my boy. But I win, man. I still win. Oklahoma drill? Come on now.
Yeah, he's trying to make it happen. He was talking about it.
No doubt, man. No doubt. What you got for us, though?
Who do you want Steelers wide receiver 3 to be?
Ooh, wide receiver 3. Look, I want it to be a wide receiver 3 carousel, man. I want to see plenty of people play wide receiver 3. Honestly, starting from Eli Heinrich, starting from Jeremy Bernard, Roman Wilson, and who else did I forget? I know I'm forgetting somebody, right? Caden Weegent. I even want him to get in the mix, man. I really think we need, and even Ben Skronerick, man. We need everybody to pitch in this year, man. Everybody to pitch in this year. We know somebody's going to get hurt, but honestly, man, I think Roman Wilson got a good chance to win that spot, man. Your boy been talking him up a lot, Aaron Rodgers. But, you know, and Jeremy Bernard might take a while to catch on just because it's his first year in the league. So we'll see how that goes. But I'm still a Roman Wilson fan, man. I just think he got a bad shake. It was hard to tell from the sideline what was going on. I don't know if it was in Mike Tomlin's doghouse, Aaron Rodgers' doghouse. It don't seem like it was the Aaron Rodgers doghouse the way he's talking about him. But we shall see, man. What you think about it?
I don't know. I like Bernard, but I mean he is a rookie.
Yeah.
It might take him a while to catch. But
Nope.
I don't know, maybe it's different with Roman Wilson with McCarthy.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll use.
It could be. I got a feeling he was in Mike Tomlin's doghouse because I've seen other people in Mike Tomlin's doghouse. You've seen what happened to Caleb Johnson last year once he messed up on special teams. He didn't get back in the game barely. So, and over the years, man, Mike Tomlin will put you in the doghouse. A fumble will get you in the doghouse. Drop passes will get you in the doghouse. You know, if he just don't like you, if you ain't, you know, you ain't on the right page this week, you might be done for the season messing with Mike Tomlin. I don't know how Mike McCarthy coached, but he does seem like a stickler, though. I don't know, man. Mike McCarthy, it just seemed like he got this rough edge to him. Every day, the more and more I hear him talk, the more and more I hear him get frustrated with the media already. I just think Mike McCarthy got this rough edge that you can't see from the outside looking in, man. Mark my words, man. We about to see some attitude from Mike McCarthy. And I think the players see it already, but watch. I don't think us as fans see it, but it's coming. Hold on real quick.
Yeah.
Hold on real quick. In the chat, it says, it better be Jeremy Bernard as number 3 or we in trouble. Okay, Pittsburgh Big Dog. And he also says, A-Rod wasn't throwing the ball to Roman Wilson either. He had 12 receptions for over 100-something yards. Not really, but he really wasn't on the field either. That's you know, that's not bad. He had a decent average, you know, but it was a lot of garbage time. But, all right, caller, what else you got for me?
That's really it, man.
That's it?
That's really all I got.
All right, no doubt. No last words before you get out of here. You want to give a prediction? You want to play a quick Stiller game with me real quick? A quick question game? You got time?
What's the game?
All right, here you go. It's called positive or negative. All right, I got some Stillers I'm going to name, and I want you to tell me, or some some Stillers I'm going to name. I want you to tell me if you're positive or negative about them. All right?
Yep.
You down for it?
Positive.
All right. Let's start out here. Like I said, positive and negative. This is rapid fire. All right. I want you to tell me if you positive or if you negative about them, and then a quick explanation of why. All right. You ready?
All right. Yep.
All right. Here we go. First one is Aaron Rodgers. How you feeling?
Negative.
Negative. Tell me why, real quick.
I don't think God left in him, man. I feel like we should move on to a young guy.
Okay. I feel you on that. All right. How about Patrick Queen in the middle of the defense?
Positive.
Positive. Why is that?
And I feel like we needed a better middle backer. I feel like he's that guy.
Oh, you feel like he's that guy? Okay, you like what you seen over the past 2 years?
Yep.
Okay, all right. All right, now my man's on the sideline not practicing right now. I'm looking for some money, but Joey Porter Jr., positive or negative?
Positive.
Positive. What's up?
I think he's getting better. You know, he didn't have like the greatest start to his career, but he had a great year last year.
Okay, no doubt. All right, you think he's a top 10 defensive back?
He's probably right around that area, right around 10.
Okay, all right, my man. All right, another guy that got his money already, though, positive and negative about Nick Herbig.
I mean, positive. There's nothing really you can take away from him.
Okay.
Negative.
All right, my man. All right, last one, man. Leave you alone. Positive and negative about our new head coach, Mike McCarthy.
Positive just because I feel like he'll be good for Rodgers this year. Them reunite.
Okay. All right, that's what's up, man. All right, you want to leave a tag? You want to leave a name? What's up, man?
I mean, I don't really got much, man.
All right, man. All right. Next time, man, you better come up with a nickname, man. I appreciate you the call, though. You know what I'm saying? We got the Iceman. You know what I'm saying? You shouted out the Iceman. Next time, you gotta give us a name so we can roast you. You know what I'm saying?
All right, I will.
All right, big dog. I appreciate the call.
Yep.
All right, one. All right, that's my man, No Name, right there with the positive and negative. All right, anybody else want to play positive and negative, Steeler version, NFL version? We can get into that, man. That was my first one on that one. That worked out pretty well, man. He was liking Patrick Queen, though. I'm surprised, man. You know, y'all know me, man. I'm not the biggest fan of Patrick Queen, but I do got a lot of hope, man. I mean, I'm always hoping for my Steelers. Y'all know, Pittsburgh Big Dog know, I be having my Steeler visors on and my sunglasses at the same time, my Steeler contacts in. You know what I'm saying? I want him to play well, but even with my Steeler glasses on, I just don't see him playing well. I don't. All right, Pittsburgh Big Dog says A-Rod wasn't throwing the ball. I read that one. It says, what's dude's name? Iceman says, nah, he wouldn't give us no name, man. Not even a tag. That's all right, though. All right, let's move on with the show. See what else we got. I don't want to get into my Steeler focus yet because I had a little bit of training camp to talk about around the league, okay? Jahmyr Gibbs and Bijan Robinson sitting out contract-wise, pretty much just like Joey Porter. So we'll see what kind of start they get off to, man. You know, I'm liking what my man George Pickens is doing down in Dallas, man. Now, everybody's like, he shouldn't be playing. You know, he's on a franchise tag now, happy with his deal, but nothing like training camp to get you ready for the regular season. You got to get them lungs right. You got to get that, timing right with your quarterback. Now, running back's a little different. You know, endurance matters. But these two dudes, I don't know if they're really worried about endurance. I hope they've been working out well. They some young dudes. You know, head's kind of big a little bit for the right reasons. But we'll see how it works out for Jahmyr Gibbs and Bijan Robinson. One point I'll make, though, is these are two guys that's probably going to be number 1 and 2 in fantasy football, right? So, you know, if you picking these dudes 1 and 2, you better hope that they ready to play, man, when the season comes, because don't looks like they'll be practicing unless they get a contract real soon, right? Pittsburgh Big Dog in the chat says Patrick Queen is a bum. He led the team in missed tackles with his bum ass. Hell yeah. And he's one of the reasons the defense looked so bad. The defense was number 1 in missed tackles last year, and he's the guy that made it happen. So yeah, I'm definitely negative on Patrick Queen, man, for sure. All right, other news down in Atlanta, the team that the Steelers play first, man, they got big problems, man. Tua's back still messing with them. Michael Penix still ain't back from his injury, and I don't even know the name of the quarterback that they got right now. Who's Atlanta's starting quarterback right now? Let me see if I can find out. Let's see. Atlanta Falcons only quarterback healthy right now. Say that. What's his name? Jack Strand, man, and Cooper Rush are the quarterbacks in Atlanta right now. They just picked up Cooper Rush. And, yeah, not looking good. I was thinking Michael Penix was going to win that job, but you can't win it hurt, right? So, you know, Tua, anybody can say they back hurt. Tua might be faking, so he ain't got to practice. So we'll see how that works. Who you rather play in week 1, Pittsburgh fans, man? You rather see Tua or Penix, or it really don't matter, do it, huh? I'd rather see Tua. We chew his ass up, all right? What else did I see? Myles Garrett already limping, man. Limping out of practice on his new super team, right? Who's better, man? Who's the bigger super team, the Rams or the 76ers? Y'all tell me that. Which one is the bigger super team, the Rams or the 76ers? And what if neither one of them win the Super Bowl, man? Epic failure, or the championship, I should say, right? Epic failure. All right, on the Pittsburgh Steelers tip, Jalen Ramsey not practicing either. He's already, dealing with a knee that he said he got in OTAs. You don't do nothing in OTAs but run around. So, the other knee looks like it was lingering from whenever, man. Maybe he ain't been working out too hard on the offseason. Jalen Ramsey, I'll say this, man, he definitely need to stay away from cornerback, though. We got plenty of corners everywhere. We got 4 solid corners. So no reason for Jalen Ramsey to even be sniffing corner unless there's some major injuries, all right? And I thought he was a real good safety last year, man. Did Jalen Ramsey make the Pro Bowl last year at safety? I do recall. I thought he did. But yeah, why leave safety, Jalen Ramsey? Take out of that Rob Woodson book and help us win a Super Bowl at safety, bro. He couldn't do it at corner, but he definitely did it at safety down there in Baltimore. All right. So what else we got? A couple other dudes around the league is hurt too. See if I can find it. My boy Cyrus Allen from the Chiefs is banged up a little bit. Patrick Mahomes still coming back from his injury. Who else is out there banged up? That's about it for real. Now here we go right here. Xavier Worthy left practice the other day. Ricky Purcell, that's who I want to talk about for the San Francisco 49ers. And I got high hopes for the 49ers, man. I'll be giving y'all my 5 sleeper teams in another show, probably Tuesday night, or I might wait till I get closer to the season. But I'm telling you, San Francisco is one of my sleeper teams. I'm going to just tell y'all, out of my top 5, San Francisco is definitely one of them. But Ricky Purcell going down doesn't help them much. But they got some other guys. They didn't beefed up our wide receiver. C.J. Gardner-Johnson also, man. Did y'all see what he did in the locker room? He pulled an Antonio Brown in the locker room, going live on I don't know what he was on, Facebook or whatever his social media was, going live, trying to make some content for his page in the locker room. Coach came over like, yo, turn that off, bro. What we doing? So, and then goes out there the next day and gets a big leg injury, and I think they said it's an Achilles, man. It really hasn't came out yet, but he was reaching for his ankle, so he might be done for season. And Chris Brazel, real speedy rookie wide receiver, expected to miss 8 weeks with a moderate LCL tear, man. So, yeah, a couple teams getting it bad out here already. And we know this ain't nothing that's not normal. We pretty much see this every year, right? We just hope it ain't one of our Steelers that go down, man. Of course, Kyler Murray and McCarthy or in that battle in their training camp at their QB battle. Mendoza and Kirk Cousins in their QB battle. Y'all see Kirk Cousins looking terrible, man, running back and forth like an old man. Don't look like he's in too much shape or got too much athletic ability anymore, man. He's been in the league forever, still in money. So, yeah, that's going to be tough right here for him to beat out Mendoza. I don't see it, man. I got a feeling Mendoza's a smart kid. Is going to get up to speed pretty quick and handle that, all right? So let's stay here in training camp and talking about Shedeur Sanders, all right? Shedeur Sanders, the first thing I want to talk about is his dad showed up to training camp, right? Pops, big guy, Deion Sanders shows up to training camp, and let's listen up to the Speakeasy and see if maybe the Speakeasy is talking too much about Shedeur's pops coming to training camp. Now, my view on it real quick before I ever even react to it, bro, it's Deion Sanders. All right? It's Deion. That's all I'm going to say, and I'm going to let them talk, and then I'll react to it. But it's Deion, bro.
We had a special guest appearance also as well. Coach Prime was at the facility to watch his son practice with the Cleveland Browns. You see him right here, checking on his boy. It's going to be an interesting thing happening now with this quarterback competition because I think the words are sort of matching the actions now with Shedeur Sanders day 2 of camp getting all of the 1 reps. But do you guys have an issue with Shedeur's father showing up to training camp?
All right, let me pause right there because first thing we heard right there is now Shedeur's getting a fair shake, right? We all heard all last year how he wasn't getting no reps with the ones over and over again. Already, before even the first preseason game, Shedeur's getting reps with the ones. So we see this coach got a different mind frame about Shador and being a starter. Like, kind of like Iceman kind of said earlier. You know, new coach, new vibe, right, for Shador.
Do you think this is a distraction?
T, can we have a... All right, look.
All right, before we get past this, he always do his little commercial in a minute. Like I said, let's see if Emmanuel Acho is talking too much here on Speak Easy about Dion coming to practice.
Gonna have...
Oh,
Let's go. I love, number one, a black father being in the picture. I love a black father being present. I love a black father continuing to admonish and cheer on his son. I love a black father holding his son accountable. I love a black father letting know, even if the world doubts you, son, I still got your back. I love all of that. And Dion knows I love him.
but
What's interesting is, I used what's interesting instead of but, just sounded nicer. What's interesting is, if it wasn't Dion, and we're on that team, we're looking like, bruh, why's your daddy here? Like, let's remove my bias. I like Dion. But like, for the sake of conversation, let's make it not Dion. Why is my daddy here? Why is your daddy here?
I don't know.
T, don't lie.
Dude, when I was playing, parents would be at training camp.
Not parents. I don't see parents.
Or some just a dad or a
I
mom.
see like, why I just think it's almost like if you're a QB, and we hate the war analogies we always use in football. But we always use is, hey, we're going to war. We're going to battle. Hey, who's in the bunker with you? We use all these war analogies. If you're the fearless leader of the team, I just wonder, is there anything where it's like, bro, the dad coming to practice is almost like Mike Vrabel's puppy coming to the podium. I can only be so real with you if mom and pop are there.
Oh, come on. I'm going to just stop it right here, man. You see how TJ's looking like, bro, I ain't feeling nothing you talking about at all, man. Pittsburgh Big Dog in the chat says, I hate Acho goofy ass. Joey was really just giving it up to anyone. Man, look here. But yeah, man, Acho definitely be talking too much sometimes, man. You know what I'm saying? Definitely be talking too much, and he's definitely talking too much right here. First of all, like I said before this little quick segment started, it's Dion, bruh. Dion can go to anybody's training camp right now and pop up and be on the field and talk to any player he want to talk to personally. Anybody. So what is Emmanuel Acho even thinking, bruh? Just because it's his son, it don't matter. You think other people on the team is going to be affected by Dion being there? And you think the way Dion is, you know Dion. You should know Dion. You say, oh, I love Dion. If you love Dion, you know Dion probably went and talked to everybody on that team and inspired everybody on that team. Because that's just how Dion get down. And once again, Dion can go to any training camp. He could pop up at the Steelers training camp right now and talk to everybody. Nobody's turning down Dion, bro. Everybody loves Dion for being Dion. Now, is Dion perfect? Of course not. But I mean, as far as being a good guy to players and hyping people up and being an ambassador of the NFL, Dion's it. He's that guy. He done it all. Coach, media, put his sons in the league. Ain't nobody on that team mad about Dion showing up. So this one was quick, bruh. This one was quick. Emmanuel Acho definitely talking too much. And you know, he definitely was getting Joy Taylor, you know what I'm saying? But I guess she giving up to anybody. That's what Pittsburgh Big Dog said, you know what I'm saying? All right. Another quick clip right here I want to get to, man. Let's do a little college replay real quick, you know what I'm saying? And get into something I heard that I've really been talking about a lot, man. First of all, the SEC is been hating a lot on everybody, on the way football's been operating, and I think they're getting a little jealous real fast, man, real quick, because I don't believe the SEC is the dominant league in college football anymore. Now, this might be quick judgment. They got plenty of time to handle it, but let's listen up to Ryan Clark and see what he got to say about the situation.
Brett Bielema said, he said it in a way that felt disrespectful, So I think people sort of ignore the truth in it. And it ain't 2005, right? I think Georgia won it in like 2022 or something like that, right? The last three been Big Ten schools. We do have to catch up with what's going on right now. The SEC used to have this. If you come here to one of these bigger schools, it's more likely you're going to play for a national championship than anywhere else. It's more than likely you're going to go to the pros than anywhere else. There's this thing that if you start a certain amount of games at LSU, your percentages as a wide receiver going to the league are astronomical compared to other schools based on the receivers that have gone there. We remember Nick Saban would basically camp out on the stage with Roger Goodell, right? Because at the time, the SEC could offer you more. It could offer you better coaching. It can offer you better opportunity. It can offer you better competition. You could play in bigger stadiums, right? You could win more games, learn more, all these things. No, they don't mind it because they're going for the bag. So wherever the bag at, that's where they're going to play. And then Curtis Signetti in Indiana, they just said, we just going to get a team full of grown men. They showed a picture the other day of Will Anderson when he was 18 and Will Anderson when he was 24. That's two different humans. Everybody on Indiana team was Anderson 24, right? And so teams are understanding how to utilize this NIL transfer portal era in a better way than some of these SEC schools have been, and SEC schools still splitting them up, still beating each other up. But they do have to figure out a way to go win. It ain't the same, right? The script has flipped on the SEC. Are there still great teams? Absolutely. Are there those top 1, 2, 3 teams in the country like we used to have? Absolutely not.
All right, that's Ryan Clark. You know what I'm saying? Now look, Ryan Clark spitting facts right here to me. I agree with pretty much everything he's saying, man. The NIL in the bag has simply changed everything, man. Simply changed everything. It has shifted everything to the Big Ten, right? I didn't even know. I mean, I know all colleges got money, but Indiana, we didn't know it was money like that until the NIL came out, right? Northwestern just got a brand new state-of-the-art stadium, bruh. Looks like they got money. Things could be changing for Northwestern. Look like they might be trying to pass out a couple bags to make a team out of nowhere. I think Indiana has inspired a lot of teams, man. But the SEC has been falling off slowly but surely, man. Slowly but surely. 3 straight champions out of the SEC. I don't know. I mean, out of that Big Ten. I don't know if it's all about the bag, though. Not all about the bag. Is the bag helping? Yes. But I do also think the SEC is just slipping a little bit. Because I know that the SEC, they got money, too. The South got money, too. But does the South want to put money into certain people's hands? We all know the history of this country. I'm not sure if that's a factor or not, but I don't know. You know, if they're not passing out the same bags as everybody else, what's the reason? Or do they just think that they're better than everybody still, and they still haven't come to the realization that we have to do this to keep ahead? I know Nick Saban, he quit immediately. He was out of there quick. He wasn't waiting because he seen it on the wall. So yeah, man. Hey, shout out to Ryan Clark for that one, because me and him definitely agree on that one. Shout out to Ryan Clark and everything, man. I know he caught a lot of heat last week for his actions. Shit, I even talk shit on him, but that's what I do, man. I talk sports, I talk shit. You know what I'm saying? It comes with the territory. That's what he do too on his show. He talks sports, he talks shit. So it is what it is. But shout out to him, man. Good luck to him outside of ESPN and on his own show. He can definitely do his thing on his own show. Like I said earlier, when we talked about Jamel Hill and Pat McAfee, the new wave on these big networks is going to be them picking up people's shows and letting that ride. Because that's what's popular today. People want it raw, they want it uncut, and I just really, truly believe that that's the new wave in sports, man. So, yeah, man, even to my dog, Pittsburgh Big Dog, man, make sure y'all go watch his show, Steel City Sports World, on Wednesday night, man. He got a real good show, real good panel. You know what I'm saying? So we all striving for bigger and better things, man. I know my man Iceman, who was in the chat earlier, also called the show. He been telling me the whole time, we're going to blow, Rich, one day. We're going to blow. So, yeah, man, I really think the wave is picking people up and giving them their own show on a bigger national scale without, having to scrape through YouTube and do all the algorithm crap you got to do just to build your platform on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got to see you though, man. You got to make them see you, you know? All right, let's take a quick break right here, man. We're going to get into our Steeler Focus after this, after halftime real quick. And I'm going to get me something else cold to drink. But yeah, we'll be right back on the Underground, man. Don't go nowhere. It's going to be a long night for me, man. I can see I got a whole bunch of stuff to talk about. So let's go, man. We'll be right back.
Pandora. Yeah. It's halftime. It's halftime. I'll be right back. It's halftime. It's halftime. It ain't over yet. It's halftime. It's halftime. I'll be right back. It's halftime. It's halftime. It ain't over yet. It ain't over till it's over. Pull back, run you over. It's the halftime show. We need a turnover. Pick 6. It's your boy Filthy Rich. Turn me up in this bitch. Hit the like button. That's the right button. Call in to the show if you know something, but you probably know nothing. Not my fault that you're playing for the wrong team, wrong scheme. Strike you out like Paul schemes. It was all a dream. You never gon' win a thing. Nah. Yeah, you know what it is. It's halftime. It's halftime. I'll be right back. It's halftime. It's halftime. I'll be right back. It's halftime. It's halftime. I'll be right back. It's halftime. It's halftime. It ain't over yet. Yeah, it's your boy Filthy Rich, man, the Underground Sports Show. Call into the show, man. We live all the time, man. 412-407-2744. Talk your sports, talk your shit. That's what time it is, man. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get into our Steeler Focus here right after halftime, you know what I'm saying? And we got a couple top 10 lists I want to get into. A little bit of TJ Watt disrespect, you know what I'm saying? And what else I got, man? Yeah, like I said, a couple more lists, some all-time lists, and we just going to react to them and see how y'all feel, see how I feel, you know? Because that's what it is, man. Pandora. It's halftime. Yeah. Once again, man, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. I appreciate it, man. If you in the chat, man, you ain't saying nothing, man, holla at me. Let me know you in the chat. You know what I'm saying? You see the positive and the negative. That's a little game I got going on, man. If you're familiar with a lot of the NFL and a lot of players in the NFL, I got an all NFL positive and negative just to see how you feel about the player, positive or negative. Give me a quick reaction on how you feel about that player, no matter if you're positive or negative, and you can move on from there. But these is a lot of games I'm gonna be messing with all the way up until preseason's over, just to get the vibe, see what people's thinking about. All right. So yeah, positive and negative. That went well earlier, man. I liked it. I got a Steeler version. I got all around the NFL version. So yeah, man, call in to the show. If you want to do it, let me know. All right. But right now, it is time for the Steeler Focus, man. Yes, sir. Steeler Focus, not too much, man. I mean, it's freaking preseason, man. I just can't wait for the season to start, man. We ain't saying nothing. We ain't allowed to tackle at practice, which is cool, man. Most of the teams ain't practicing no more. Mike Tomlin was old school, right? Mike Tomlin was real old school, man. 19 years, non-losing seasons, but everybody's perked up about our new coach, Mike McCarthy. At least everybody that's going down to training camp. Now, me personally, I ain't saying I liked it to hire from the door. So I don't have my doubts, but there's still a doubt in the back of my mind that, this could backfire. Anything new can backfire. You just don't know.
Just like anytime you get anything new, you gotta work out the kinks and all that good stuff, right? So you can talk all that shit about how well things are going, but until the bullets start firing, you just don't know, right? But here's I think this is Mark Caboli on McCarthy. Yeah, let's listen up here and react to this.
It's like all kumbaya going into camp, does it not? First time, long time?
Yeah, I mean, it's the first time in 19 years now that we've seen something different up here.
Well, let me pause this real quick. Let me bring this. Let me turn this up a little bit for y'all. All right, here we go.
Training camp, and it is.
Let's go. And like I said, this is Caboli on Pat McAfee show. Just got done talking about McAfee too, so let's go.
It's the big story right now, Cabole's out of Pittsburgh, because it feels like all kumbaya going into camp, does it not? First time, long time?
Yeah, I mean, it's the first time in 19 years now that we've seen something different up here at the training camp, and it has been totally different. I say the story of the day is, or the story of the camp so far, would be Mike McCarthy and just how he has changed virtually everything about this organization and how they go about their business.
Hey, yo, let me pause right there, Lal. I was talking a little trash on Caboli earlier, man, how he likes to run from questions and stuff like this. But, you know, a claim like that, man, let's listen up real quick.
His first time.
It's the big story right now, Cabole's out of Pittsburgh, because it feels like all kumbaya going into camp, does it not? First time, long time?
Yeah, I mean, it's the first time in 19 years now that we've seen something different up here at the training camp, and it has been totally different. I say the story of the day is, or the story of the camp so far, would be Mike McCarthy and just how he has changed virtually everything about this organization and how they go about their business.
Everything about the organization and how they go about their business. Oh, yo, that's a lot of hype for Mike McCarthy, man. That's a lot of hype. In a week's practice, he done changed everything the Roonies do in this organization. Come on, Caboli. Come on, bruh. I mean, I know you want a hot take, but damn, we've been talking too much all night. Come on now. Now, worst thing, I'm going to just say this, man. For y'all don't know about coaching, when you come in the building as a new coach, you're gonna be buttoned up. I ain't never seen a new coach get a new job and just be relaxed and I'm gonna be a player's coach. Nobody's a player's coach their first year. Everybody's tightened up and buttoned up. He's just being a coach. Do you not remember Mike Tomlin's first season as the coach? He pissed everybody the fuck off that played for Bill Cowher. But everybody wanted to say, oh, it's Bill Cowher's team, it's Bill Cowher's team. Well, if it's Bill Cowher's team, he would have just been able to come in there and be like, hey, y'all just do y'all thing. No, he came in there and installed discipline. Again, reinstalled discipline because everybody was comfortable. Well, when you're coaching for 19 years, yeah, you're going to get comfortable. You've been coaching your leaders for 8 years, 10 years. Cam Hayward been on the team, what, how many years? He's 38 now, I know that. So, yeah, you're going to be a player's coach by now, but when you walk in the door, you can't walk in the door as a player's coach. And every coach practices differently. So that's all he's doing. That doesn't make it better than what Mike Tomlin does. We don't know that yet. The bullets ain't flying yet. So for you to say he changed everything this organization do, we know that's a goddamn lie. The Steelers are still going to pick their draft picks. They're still going to pick an offensive lineman in the first round or a goddamn or goddamn outside linebacker, right? And don't say they don't. That's what they do. They make those picks. And another thing is, Caboli, I really can't understand how you think that this guy is any different than any other coach. I don't understand that, but let him keep speaking.
In such a small portion of time. I mean, his attention to detail, and I don't know, you guys probably knew this more than me. But his attention to detail is just off the charts here. And that surprised a lot of people. I think it surprised some of the players. Definitely surprised me. He's raring to go here. Like I said, he's changed everything from the start of practice to how they go about practice. They're not going.
Duh. He's just being a coach. He's himself as a coach. He ain't going to come in and do everything Mike Tomlin did at practice. No, every coach got a different way to practice. Now, one thing about Mike Tomlin, people are going to say is, oh, Mike Tomlin, they didn't even let him hire his coaches when he got here. And, you know, they let Mike McCarthy hire all the coaches. Yeah, because he's an experienced, old-ass coach. He's a veteran coach. When Mike Tomlin got here, he was a baby. He ain't never had a head coaching job in his life, barely a coordinator, but they loved his personality. They said, hey, look, we love your personality. We love the way we feel like you can handle the media. Let's bring you in as a coach, but you just run the team, bro. We're going to pick the draft picks. We're going to pick the coaches for you. Do you want the job, Mike? Hell yeah. Every last one of y'all watching this shit right now, anybody watching this right now, if the Steelers said, hey, you want to be the coach, but you can't draft nobody, you can't pick no coaches, you're taking that job. Why? Because you ain't never been nothing close to an NFL head coach. And Mike Tomlin was a defensive coordinator and still took that job under those circumstances. But Mike McCarthy would never take that job under those circumstances. That's why they had to bend a little bit for Mike McCarthy, of course. And they're going to trust Mike McCarthy a little more because he's been there, done that. So those are the differences. He hasn't changed the way this organization operates. That's crazy. That's crazy, Kaboli. I don't even know why he would even go there. But let's check in on Mark Madden because, you know, he got some BS to say.
I think this team could win 12 games. I think it could win 5. But McCarthy will take risk to reap greater reward, whereas Tomlin just wanted to win 9 games. That was the whole impetus, how he always played the first quarter so tight to the vest. If it stays close, you could gut it out because he didn't know coaching. He thought he knew guts. Didn't know football, thought he knew grit, and it got him to 9 wins.
So Mike Tomlin ain't know shit. Let's listen to him when he said it again.
Coaching, he thought he knew gut. Best wanted to win 9 games. That was the whole impetus, how he always played the first quarter so tight to the vest. If it stays close, you could gut it out because he didn't know coaching. He thought he knew.
He didn't know coaching, but he thought he knew guts. All right, so he ain't know neither one of them. He don't know shit about coaching or he ain't got no guts.
Guts. Didn't know football, thought he knew grit.
Didn't know football and he don't know grit. He don't know grit either. But the motherfucker won winning seasons every goddamn year. Never lost. Never lost a season. Which no other coach has ever done, by the way. Also, been to 2 Super Bowls to put the icing on the cake. But this motherfucker don't know football. He don't know coaching. He don't know guts. He don't know grit. But Mike McCarthy's the one not tackling that practice, but he don't know guts and grits though, Mike Tomlin. Nah. But, you know, I'm just buying time to the season start, but these motherfuckers is tripping. At least I ain't buying time like these cats saying, what the fuck ever, and some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? To make whoever happy. Who's happy listening to this dude? Who could be a Steeler fan and accept that? Maybe the people that was screaming fire Mike Tomlin in the crowd, man. What y'all think was the biggest reason Mike Tomlin got up out of here, man? We're going to get into that next show, man, because I got a top 5 list of the top 5 reasons Mike Tomlin bailed on the Steelers. You do realize, Mark Madden and Kaboli, that Steelers did not fire Mike Tomlin. He walked away from y'all goofy asses. And the media, you two motherfuckers, was part of the reason Mike Tomlin's out of here. And honestly, Mike McCarthy, I already see him getting frustrated in press conferences. And he been coaching for a week, bruh. And I already see him getting frustrated with y'all stupid ass questions, your stupid ass remarks, and all that shit. So, you know, my bad, but I had to go there. You know what I'm saying? I had to go there. Let's finish it. Let me let.
I think this team could win 12 games.
I want to let him finish because I want y'all to hear what he said at the end. All right, let me go.
Ward, whereas Tomlin just wanted to win 9 games. That was the whole impetus, how he always played the first quarter so tight to the vest. If it stays close, you could gut it out because he didn't know coaching. He thought he knew guts. Didn't know football, thought he knew grit, and it got him to 9 wins a lot. And that's all he cared about for years, was maintaining that lame-ass record that really belongs to Ben anyway.
There it is. That lame-ass record that really belongs to Ben. Now, Ben, I give Ben his credit. He's holding on to that record. Well, he's gone. He got his already, and Tomlin's gone. They both got theirs already. But how does it belong to Ben when, honestly, the streak continued after Big Ben? The last 4 seasons without Big Ben with some nasty quarterbacks, 9-8, 10-7, 10-7, 10-7. Now, are those records great? No. But the point is, winning records. My man Mark Madden tried to clown him like it belongs to Ben, but some of those badass records like 9-8, 10-7 belong to Ben too. I tell you what belongs to Ben. Some of them good-ass teams that lost in the motherfucking playoffs, bruh. That lost to Cleveland in the motherfucking playoffs, who the offense fucked the game up from the very beginning. Never gave him a chance. Oh, the Jacksonville game. Oh, did the offense fuck that game up too? Or did Mike Tomlin have did he fumble the PlayStation controller that he got in his hand? I don't get it. So, it's a bunch of bullshit about Mike Tomlin. I'm tired of defending Mike Tomlin, honestly. But they just keep giving me fucking ammo. They keep giving me ammo. But I tell you what, if Mike McCarthy goes out here and loses this year, and what I mean by lose is have a losing season with a better team than last year, that record belongs to Mike Tomlin and Mike Tomlin alone. I don't want to hear that shit. The whole time I've been saying it's a whole Steeler record. We all should be proud of it, all that. That it eliminates all that for me. If Mike McCarthy goes out here and loses, and the Steelers look like some bums, which a lot of Steeler fans want, man. We want a high draft pick so we can get a quarterback, right? Umpteenth quarterback, another quarterback. That's the type shit Mike Tomlin was dealing with, though. All right, a little more here on my Steeler focus here. Let's get in to see who's going to be RB1, man. I read a decent little article about RB1 for the Steelers, and I've been talking about it a lot. Rico Dowdle, Jaylen Warren. Let's see what they got to say right here. This ain't it.
Or shocking news.
That is shady. Why does it always do that to me? Anyway, I can't get to the report I had though. But Rico Dowdle, they're saying, is looking like the lead guy for RB1, man. He's been taking all the number 1 reps. I want to have all the facts for y'all, but he's been taking all the number 1 reps at practice. Is it early? Yeah, but you're talking about 2 veterans here, Jaylen Warren and Rico Dowdle, and I think this might be an easy decision for Mike McCarthy to be making. My prediction was Rico Dowdle will start because he's more of, not that Jaylen Warren ain't the bruiser, but that's his style is the bruiser. Jaylen Warren got a lot of styles, right? He can be the number 1 back. He can be the 3rd down back. Jaylen Warren's all around, man. I really wanted Jaylen Warren to get his full chance this year, but of course nobody's mad at bringing in Rico Dowdle into town. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I do believe Rico Dowdle is going to be that RB1. But Jaylen Warren, I can't see Mike McCarthy not getting Jaylen Warren on the field. He'd be crazy. He'd be crazy. For sure. But all right, I was going to get into the offensive line, but I'm going to pause on that and make that a big deal on Tuesday night because the disrespect to the offensive line, neither one of these dudes is going to go crazy if the offensive line don't go crazy. And our offensive line is deep this year. They were good last year, and they're going to be good again this year, bruh. They're going to be good again. They're going to be good again. PFF, here's go. The Pro Football Focus unit ranking the Pittsburgh Steelers offensive line finished 8th overall in the NFL at the conclusion of the 2025 season. So whoever out there is shitting on last year's offensive line, oh, they wasn't good, they wasn't that. They were nice last year, bruh. They was nice. They kept Aaron Rodgers head up and not injured all year, and the running backs did their thing last year. So you can't sit there and say that the offensive line didn't play well, especially for a young unit. Now they got dudes that's backing them up, challenging them. You know what I'm saying? We did lose Salamalu, who was our highest grade offensive lineman, but I really wasn't an Isaac Salamalu fan, man. And I don't think the Rooneys were. I don't think Mike Tomlin was. And I think that's the reason he's out of town. Plus a little injury prone, right? So, yeah, I'm cool with him being out of here, man. Let the young boys take over. I'm definitely cool with that. All right, so let's get around the little league a little more. And let's get into a position I love, man. Tight ends is one of my favorite positions. Now, in the real world, I love me a loose end. You know what I'm saying? I need a loose end. But in football, tight ends, that's my thing right there. You know what I'm saying? My favorite position to almost watch in the NFL. Definitely was my favorite position to play. I mean, I wasn't big enough for it, but I still played it anyway, dog, because I love to block and I love to run, I love to catch, I love to do all that. So tight ends get to do a little bit of everything, man. Tight ends is mostly the most complete player on football teams, man. And honestly, I believe that the NFL tight end is the new X factor in the NFL. If you got a good tight end, you will have a good offense, okay? It doesn't mean Super Bowl, but it definitely guarantees you a good offense, man. Because tight end has always been the quarterback's best friend. Just like a dog's man's best friend, quarterback's best friend is the tight end, all right? So I got a list here, which I really can't argue with, right? And this is the reason I just went with the list that I seen on ESPN. I was going to make my own tight end list, but there's really no reason to argue, and I'll get deeper into that because look at this list right here, man. Top 10 list. Brock Bowers, number 1. Trey McBride, who went crazy, record-breaking 2025 campaign. 126 catches, bruh, from tight end. That's crazy work, and we didn't even really see Arizona play. Nobody gets to see Arizona play unless you're in Arizona. But I couldn't imagine watching a tight end catch 126 passes, bro. That's just, it's just something you don't see all the time, right? Something you don't see all the time. 3, George Kittle. Mad respect for George Kittle because I seen a couple other lists that was disrespecting George Kittle. Heard a couple other people disrespecting George Kittle on a podcast. George Kittle's that dog, man. Now he's back healthy. We gonna see. Sam Laporta coming back healthy. You know what I'm saying? He was the man the year before. We're going to see what he'll do. Tyler Warren had a great year last year. I think he had like 700-something yards off of 60-something catches or something like that. Maybe more catches. I might be wrong on that. But Tyler Warren coming straight out of Penn State, baby, in his sophomore season, should be the man this year. So I'm not mad at that. Tucker Kraft got hurt last year, but he was dogging the Steelers on Monday night, bro. Tucker Kraft, and don't nobody want to see Tucker Kraft blocking, running, getting stiff-armed. Tucker Kraft's that dude, man. Number 7, another young buck, Colston Loveland, man. Look at this list. This list is crazy with talent. Like I said, tight ends is the new X factor in the league. Kyle Pitts finally wakes up at number 8, and we give him his props right away because we already knew he was supposed to be a dog coming out of the draft, man. Kyle Pitts is built like a receiver. Number 9, Mark Andrews, man. I mean, that's probably kind of from his history, you know what I mean? He's been a little injury prone and banged up, but he's still the man. And look at this. Look at this at number 10. Travis Kelce is the number 10 tight end. That's how talented the NFL tight ends are right now. Now, I know y'all might have seen Travis Kelce at training camp looking a little fat. You know, he got his wifey now. He got his boo-boo-boo. Not just any boo. He got a boo. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, Travis Kelce might be sliding for sure, for sure. But still, to see Travis Kelce is the number 10 tight end shows you how much talent is at tight end right now, man. It's ridiculous. And this don't even tell the whole story, man. This don't even tell the whole story. Let's check out the real list. Forget the ESPN's top 10 guys. Let's just look at the list of top tight ends by receptions and yards and good stuff like that. Of course, Trey McBride, number 1, 126 catches, 1,239 yards. The second tight end was Kyle Pitts with 88 receptions and 928 yards. Number 3, Juwan Johnson, who was nowhere close to on that list from the Saints, who's a dog, yo. Fantasy football people, you better be sweating Juwan Johnson. He's that dude. 77 receptions for 889 yards last year for the Saints. One of the dudes that's going to make the Saints very viable this year. Saints is in the hunt. I'll tell you that right now. All right. Now, Travis Kelce was number 4. Now, why was he so low on that list? 76 receptions, 851 yards. Tyler Warren was number 5 at 76 receptions, 817 yards. Dalton Schultz, man, another guy that's a boss that wasn't on that list. 82 receptions, 777 yards. Got Hunter Henry with 60 for 768. Wasn't on that list. Harold Fannin, a rookie last year, with 72 receptions for 731 yards. Wasn't on that list. Colston Loveland and Brock Bowers is number 9 and 10 on the reality list. Of course, Brock Bowers had injuries. Colston Loveland got started a little late because of his rookie campaign, so I can understand the respect from ESPN, but still, look how many tight ends is up in this top 10 in reality that wasn't on ESPN's top 10. Juwan Johnson, Dalton Schultz, Hunter Henry, Harold Fannin. Then at 11, you got Oronde Gadsden for the Chargers. He's going to be a big difference maker. It's 49 receptions for 664 yards. That's a big average right there. Jake Ferguson, Dallas Goddard down there, Dalton Kincaid, Britton Strange, A.J. Bonner, Zach Ertz, Tucker Kraft way down there. Sam Laporta was injured too. Pat Fryer move. We all know got talent. We just got to get the boy the ball. Dawson Knox. Darnell Washington's number 31. He had 31 receptions for 364. T.J. Hawkinson, who had injuries last year, 51 receptions, 438. Evan Ingram revamped his career with 50 receptions, 461 yards. Dude, tight end is crazy. Tight end is crazy. Now, when you're talking fantasy football, you could go early, you could go late. You can catch some guys in fantasy football at tight end, bro. Tight end is the X factor in the NFL, without a doubt. Without a doubt. And if you got you a good one, you're going to be good on offense. So, Pittsburgh, let's figure this Pat Freiermuth thing out, man. We can't go out like last year and not get Pat Freiermuth the ball. We just can't do it. Ain't no damn way we can make that happen. All right, let's move on. Another list I want to check out that I seen on the internet. Top 5 running backs of all time. Not just this year, of all time. Now, one list I didn't make was a top 10 list of running backs right now, because, running back list is always harder to make than any other list, man. If people make a top 10 running back list, I believe we're going to be all over the place, way worse than our top 10 quarterback list, right? But let's check out the top 10 running backs of all time and see what this looks look like. Yahoo Sports, I guess, made this list, and we just going to sit here and react to it. But we got Barry Sanders, who's number 1, which I think most people on earth would say Barry Sanders is the number 1 running back in history. I don't think too many people were going to argue that, right? He was just that dude, man. I mean, couldn't win that Super Bowl, but, running backs don't really get that same responsibility as the quarterback do they? When it comes to making their team win, right? They don't get it. Because Barry Sanders is definitely getting a pass for not winning a Super Bowl or leading his team to far and beyond places. But he is the number 1 rusher in NFL history. No, I'm sorry, Emmitt Smith is. I'm tripping. He was. Do he got the most 2,000 yards? I don't know, man. So, hey, some people probably might argue it, but Barry, them juke moves are too crazy. Number 2, Walter Payton. We're swearing to get fishy already. Now, I just said Emmitt Smith is the leading rusher in NFL history. Why is he not number 1 or 2, right? Walter Payton. Now, Walter Payton did capture a Super Bowl, didn't score a touchdown in that Super Bowl, but Walter Payton is a dog, but I don't know if I think Walter Payton is a better running back than Emmitt Smith, man. Am I wrong? Might have to do more research. I don't know how long Walter Payton played. Let's see. How many seasons Walter Payton played? 13 seasons. He played long enough, man. He definitely played long enough. Emmitt Smith played a long time too. Emmitt Smith. How many seasons Emmitt Smith played? He had that longevity. 15. That's 2 more seasons. So yeah, maybe. I don't know. I might put Emmitt Smith before Walter Payton. That's my thing right there. LaDainian Tomlinson, number 4. That's high, bruh. LT was the man. Now, I did no research before this game. Ain't looking at nobody's yards or nothing like that, so I don't know the facts. But this is just off the brain. LT over Marshall Faulk, I don't know if I disagree with that. The eye test, man, I'm putting Marshall Faulk over LaDainian Tomlinson. Now, LaDainian Tomlinson was that dude. Both of these dudes I watched late night in my youthful days at least, my young 20s, over on the West Coast teared up. TCU was playing late, and San Diego State always played late. And it was 2 teams that nobody cared about until you seen LaDainian Tomlinson with the ball. Nobody cared about that team until you see Marshall Faulk with that rock. Okay, so these dudes definitely deserve to be up here, but I think I might flop them real quick, okay? Adrian Peterson sitting at number 6. That too high? Is that too high for Adrian Peterson? I feel like you should flip with Derrick Henry. Even though Adrian Peterson got his 2,000 yards, Derrick Henry got his 2,000 yards. I don't know, man. I mean, if I was the fear guy, both of these dudes is fearful, ain't they? I mean, Adrian Peterson gonna run you over. Derrick Henry gonna stiff arm your ass, and he out. But Derrick Henry got that breakaway speed, bruh. That he's scoring. He's scoring. And the guy that I always say at number 8 reminds me of, or I say Derrick Henry reminds me of him, is Eric Dickerson, man. Eric Dickerson might be too low on this list. I might put Derrick Dickerson at 6, and Adrian Peterson and Derrick Henry have to slide down a little bit, man. Now, Derrick Henry is about to pass everybody up in yardage, so he's about to go up this list, bro. I mean, Derrick Henry could be number 2 at the end. He could be number 1 at the end. We'll see how these last few years go. I might be tripping, but I don't know. All right, old school's at the bottom, though, man. No respect to the old school. Number 9 and number 10, Jim Brown and O.J. Simpson. Yo, O.J. Simpson was always my favorite dude growing up, even though I ain't that old to watch O.J. live. But when I was young, it was NFL Films, and all they did was show O.J. and Jim Brown, bro. And I would have took O.J. over Jim Brown any day just because O.J. just used to skate, bro. Once he got the ball, he was out. He was out. Now, Jim Brown, boy, that boy won big championships and all that. And, you know, he definitely, both of these dudes were very influential in pop culture and stuff like that. You know, in those days, you know, they was 2 big dogs in pop culture. So, you know, these dudes might be 9 and 9, man. You have to find somebody else to be number 10, man. Jim Brown, OJ, I'm going to call them a tie real quick. But, yeah, man, that's just my view on the top running backs of all time, at least this list right here. I didn't want to really debate it too bad, like I'm going to make my own list or nothing, but, you know, I definitely would flip it around a little bit. But I thought it was a half-decent list. All right, Captivating 49 in the chat says, McCarthy's offense in Dallas always found ways to get multiple tight ends the ball. Very true. You do think we will finally see Freiermuth and Washington on the field together more instead of it being either or? I don't know, man. I mean, I would definitely do that. I do think Darnell Washington deserves to be on the field. I definitely think McCarthy's going to use him as a blocker because he likes to run the ball too, more than throw to his tight end. He always kept good running backs. He needs 1,000 yards out of his running back to make his offense click because he do a lot of play action and stuff like that. So that's why everybody's worried about the O-line this year, whether they can hold up during play action and not have to be in the shotgun all day, right? So, but yeah, that's definitely a possibility, man. But Freiermuth needs to play more. Freiermuth is dangerous, man. With Aaron Rodgers' arm talent and Freiermuth's wide receiver talent, man, I'm telling you, Freiermuth got to play more. Darnell Washington is not on Freiermuth's level. Not blocking and being influential in the game plan, yeah, for sure. But as a receiver, hell no. Hell no. Washington can't even smoke his cigarette, bro. I'm telling you. All right, Jerome Bettis gets overlooked too often on these lists. Yeah, man, Captivating 49 says Jerome Bettis need to be up on these lists, bruh. Over who on this list, though? Top 10? Jerome was nice, though, man. Jerome was very much feared. I'll tell you that much. If you had top 10 most feared running backs ever, Jerome Bettis would definitely have to be on the list, man. The bus? Anybody called the bus, bruh? You know, and ask that Chicago Bears team in the snow if they feared the bus. You know what I'm saying? Ask them teams, you know, the division, Baltimore and Cincinnati, especially Cincinnati. All still running backs do Cincinnati dirty. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, Jerome do be getting played a little bit, but I don't know if he's messing with this list. But most feared, definitely most feared. All right, let's get to my last list right here. I promise y'all some TJ Watt slander, so here it go right here, man. Top 10 edge rushers in the NFL right now. And there's a name I don't see, man. Maybe I'm being biased. I've been accused of being biased. That's all right. I disagree. But this list right here, I ain't saying it's wrong. But goddamn, TJ Watt, you got to do something about it, all right? You got to do something about it. If it was me and I was TJ Watt, this list right here would piss me off. I know it ain't from nobody important. It don't matter who it is. If ESPN brought out a list right now, who's at the top, PFF, whatever, they might not put TJ Watt on the top 10 list already. Let's go down. Myles Garrett, number 1. Will Anderson Jr., number 2. Much respect to those guys. It gets a little finicky right after that, right? Max Crosby, TJ Watt. Micah Parsons better than TJ Watt. Where's your interceptions at, bro? Where's your forced fumbles at, Micah Parsons? And you hurt all the goddamn time. Your first team ain't even want you no more. You're already a two-helmet guy. Aiden Hutchinson, get your broke ass up too. You know what I'm saying? Everybody like you and all, but yeah, come back from that injury and see what you like. Because our boy TJ Watt done came back from plenty of injuries, bro. And I still don't see no interceptions in your name. You know what I'm saying? I don't see you dragging your team to the playoffs. You got a very good offense and you got your ears pinned back all the time, bro. Brian Burns, please, man. Please. Let's see. Brian Burns got some stats. He probably do. Brian Burns statistics. 2025, 16 and a half sacks. Let me shut up, boy. That's some sacks right there. God damn, boy. That's some sacks. But making an impact on your team, no interceptions, that's cool. You know, you can't expect everybody to be TJ Watt, right? Daniel Hunter, that guy too, man. These two, that combo of him and Will Anderson, man, I think he had about 12 and a half sacks or something like that. Maybe 13. But yeah, that combo right down where it was there was brutal, man. That made our offensive line look like shit. And that's what everybody can remember. I know that's why y'all be thinking our offensive line is trash, because y'all remember that Texans game pretty much. That's what y'all be thinking about. So last two though, last three. Nick Benito, can't be mad at Nick Benito. He's one of the outside linebackers on this list like TJ Watt. He definitely balled out last year. His team also led the team in the league in sacks. But this Jared Verse and Nick Bosa, they call him Maga Bosa on there. There was the two that really pissed me off, man. TJ should at least be sitting at 9 or 10. Come on now. With the impact, with the forced fumbles, with the TJ Watt statistics 2025. 7 tackles, 23 solo tackles, 3 forced fumbles, 2 interceptions, bro. You know what I'm saying? 3 forced fumbles, 2 interceptions. A lot of these dudes don't get the forced fumbles. So when he get there, he makes an impact. And he got a few fumble recoveries. TJ Watt, he's still feared, man. I don't get it. Like I said about the running backs. Maybe he's not one of the best in the league no more, but most feared outside linebacker. And I also heard that they might not be paying attention to TJ Watt this year as much as they usually do. I swear to God, I hope that happens, man. But what I really want to say is, TJ Watt, you're not on this list. This should definitely piss you off. The guys are on this list. They deserve to be there. They had good seasons. Don't get it twisted. But you not being on this list, getting paid that much money, should piss you off, man. Should piss you off. And I really think you need to have a resurgence this year, man. And it is very much possible. No Lawrence Taylor. This ain't all time, though, bruh. This ain't all time. This is just this year, captivating 49. I feel you on LT's number 1 all in history. He's number 1 most feared and just edge rusher. Lawrence Taylor. But yeah, I think TJ Watt got one last cookie in the cookie jar, man. Need to pull that thing out, man. This season right here for the Pittsburgh Steelers, the two biggest players that matter is Aaron Rodgers and T.J. Watt. I say it again. The two biggest players that matter to this 2026 NFL season has nothing to do with Mike McCarthy. It's Aaron Rodgers and T.J. Watt. If these boys can ball, if these boys can lead this team, and you've seen T.J. Watt talking about moving around, which he wasn't doing under Mike Tomlin. Everybody tightens up. Like I said, when you get a new coach, now he's willing to move all of a sudden. Now he's willing to be a team player. He probably looked at his season last year like, look, man, I can help myself maybe by moving. Maybe he woke up. But anything it takes, T.J. Watt, to get back on that top 10 list will help the Pittsburgh Steelers. Captivating 49 says, okay, my bad. I was about to say LT literally changed how offense were built. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I got that list too, though, man. I'm saving that one for my game day shows, though. Game day shows coming up 11 a.m. before the NFL games, and it start at 1 o'clock. So I'll be on for 2 hours every Sunday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m., man. We'll talk sports. We'll talk shit. We'll talk gambling. We'll talk fantasy football and just get us ready for game time, man. We can talk about anything, though. You know how I get down, man. As long as it ain't politics, I'm cool with it on the Underground Sports Show. We talk about what kind of wings you eating for the day. How you smoked whatever you're smoking in your smoker all night, getting ready for the game. Because we got a big game coming up in Atlanta, man. But right now, let's focus on the preseason, man. I can't wait to see Drew Aller. I can't wait to see Will Howard. I can't wait to see what Rico Dowdle looks like. I can't wait to see what Michael Pittman looks like. I can't wait to see what Jeremy Bernard looks like. There's a lot of players that we should be interested in. I'm ready to see Jennings Dunker on the offensive line. Maxie Harneshore, who looks like a real good player on film to me, even though everybody was pissed when we drafted him. And I'm ready to see everybody around the league. I mean, speaking of the draft, I'm ready to see what old boy that went to Philly, the wide receiver. Yeah. You know, I'm bad with names, man. It's slipping me right now. But yeah, I'm ready to go see the guy that they stole from us. What he do in the preseason? Mekhi Lemon, right? I'm ready to see what he do. Jeremiah Love, I'm ready to see what he do. Shit, we get to see Jeremiah Love the first game. Arizona versus the Cardinals for the Hall of Fame game here coming up Thursday. Now we got to wait till next Thursday for the Steeler game. But yeah, it'll be on. But yeah, man, that was a good one tonight. We talked about my Pirates a little bit earlier, man. I lost the last 5 out of 6, man. 3.5 game backs in the playoffs, man. Is this the last Pirates shirt I wear on the show? I don't know, man. I'm going to give him a little more mojo until the season start, and then it's all Steeler gear, man. I got to take the Pirate gear off, man. Not that I don't mess with my Pirates. Now, you know I'm still wearing my Pirates hat. That ain't a Pirate hat. Is not Pirates gear. A Pirates hat is Pittsburgh gear. Am I right? Or am I wrong? A Pirates hat is Pittsburgh gear. Or is it just Pirates gear? What y'all think, man? I know I ain't tripping on that one, man. That's Pirates gear. I'm sorry, Pittsburgh gear, right? All right. We out of here, man. Catch me Tuesday night, man. I'm going to get into some more fantasy football, man. On Tuesday night. What else I got coming up for you Tuesday night, man? Eventually, I'm going to break down these rosters, but I really want to wait. I'm going to go across the whole NFL. That's a long show, man. I do that probably the next Tuesday to make sure ain't nobody getting hurt or nothing like that yet. But I love the whole NFL, man. I'm not just a Steelers fan. I'm an NFL fan, man. I love my Steelers, but I definitely love the whole NFL. And this is going to help us with fantasy football. It's going to help us with making our bets on Sunday. Just knowing who's on the team and what guys play what position and whatever. So, yeah, got to dig deep if you want to, get yours, man. And let's not forget about anybody in here that want to play pigskin pick'em with me, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got my images right now, but all you got to do is pick the team. I got about 6-7 people right now. I need 10 altogether. Everybody put $10 in the pot, and you win the whole pot. All you got to do is pick the games. If you win the most games, you win. If 2 people win the game, the same amount of games, say there's 13 games, y'all both win 10 games, you split it. If we got 3 winners, we're going to pass that money on to the next week and go from there. So I need 3 more candidates, man. Get up with me. Y'all see the number up there. You can call me at that number, text me at that number if you want to get in the pigskin pick 'em. I only got a couple more spots now, but it's going to be fun, man. Something else we could do on the show and, you know, get it cracking, man. Get some more likes, get some more support. Also, you can also support the show, man. I ain't said it all show, but where we at? Oh, here you go, the Cash App. Hit the Cash App at Underground 2525. That's the Cash App if you want to support the show. And we also going to have a PlayStation 5 giveaway week 8 of the Steelers season if we can support the show enough. You know what I'm saying? All the support is going to go to the PlayStation 5 giveaway, man. You see right now we got $50 in there, but it ain't really get cracking yet. So yeah, man. Support the show. Help us give away a PlayStation 5. When you support the show, you automatically put yourself in for the bidding for the PlayStation 5. We're going to pick it out the hat. I'll probably have my kid or something pick it out the hat. You know, I ain't going to make it hard for y'all. Once you support, you win, man. So, yeah. All right, we getting out of here, man. Tuesday night. Catch me, man. Maybe probably about 11 o'clock start time. I know it's late night, but you can also catch it in the morning. Catch me on Facebook. Catch me on Instagram. Catch me on TikTok. Go ahead and subscribe to all that stuff, man. Once again, it's the Underground Sports Show, man. We out of here, man. Don't catch a beat down, man. I'll tell you that. You can't get caught slipping, all right? We out. Yeah, beat down. You can catch a 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 beat down. First round pick, ayy. You ain't gotta reach now. Coming from my squad, ayy. You can catch a beat down. Still current defense. You can't get a first down. Hit it like a parlay. I just need a touchdown. Touch back, get back. Lay 'em out, stretch that. Super Bowl parade. Hill City getting paid. It's the Underground. Gotta take it to the grave. It's the beat down. Time to break it all down. Yeah, beat down. You can catch a 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 beat down. Wow, don't forget to pray with me next, man. Next jam coming up. My prayer, baby. We out of here. It's the Underground Sports Show. See y'all Tuesday night. Yeah. Yeah. OG, yeah, God got me. OG, yeah, God got me. OG, yeah, God got me. OG, yeah, only God, yeah. OG, yeah, God got me. OG, yeah, God got me. OG, yeah, God got me. OG, yeah. Only God can judge me. Money don't like ugly, better face it. Take it back to the basement. Better count the blessings. Yeah, it was him, no question. Yeah, follow the rules. That's the commandments. Better take advantage. You slipping like Samson, messing with Delilah. Drop you in that pit with that fire. Yeah, that's not when you wanna retire. OG, yeah, God got me. OG, yeah, God got me. OG, yeah, God got me. OG, yeah, only God, yeah. Heaven on earth, boy, I doubt it. Real OG, I wouldn't doubt it. Carry the sword if you bout it. Spread the word, yeah, be the loudest. Yeah, I'm the man, but God got a plan. Boys in the hood, stuck in quicksand. We can get bent and still repent. Yeah, water in the wild, man, the rules ain't mine. OG, yeah, yeah, God got me. OG, yeah, God got me. OG, yeah, God got me. OG, yeah, only God, yeah. Tell you the truth, it ain't in the book. Caught up in the rapture, don't be shook. Hating on your life, it ain't a good look. Hey, see, I tried to tell you to let me cook. Yeah, I heard it from my OG, act like you know me. See the bush burning, tell all the homies. Say read the Bible, but it ain't OG. Snakes be hissing, watch the competition. OG, yeah, God got me. OG, yeah, God got me. OG, yeah, God got me. OG, yeah, only God, yeah. OG, yeah, God got me. OG, yeah, God got me. OG, yeah, God got me. OG, yeah, only God, yeah. OG, yeah, God got me. OG, yeah, God got me. OG, yeah, God got me. OG, yeah, only God, yeah.